Hey lads, a lot of you ask how I learned my Jobava London, and I have the meanest Jobava London by James County on Chessable, and I have all these lines that I've been going over. One of the lines is this one, and there's multiple variations of it. D4, knight f6, knight c3, d5, bishop f4, e6, e3, c5, and then it continues. And I've been studying this on another app, which I'll talk to you guys about later, but real quick, on Noctie, I've just created this and I want to play this opening so that I can practice it. So I'm going to hit let's play and we're going to go through this exact opening and see if I can remember the lines. And here is where it finishes. We always play knight b5 here. He has to defend this square. We just play the move c3 and he's gone back, which is incorrect because I can capture this with check and my bishop's defending my knight. Now, the lines that I've been learning on my Chessable course are like 60 variations, like, you know, it goes to checkmate, some of them, so it's very long. But yeah, hopefully you can use this Noctie tool to train your openings as well. I think it's fun. I think it's enjoyable. And if you do want to, use a coupon code in the description of my video. All right, let's jump into today's games. Let's see who we play. And I will play a few games, especially if this first one is fast. We are playing against a 2100 from Egypt. And we're into a Jobava London. As soon as the bishop comes to f5, we need to play this way. And playing through the center is actually what's recommended. So I'm going to do that. And we can play h5. Maybe he tries to pin. But knight here is also decent. But yeah, I think h5 is good. And he can't take because we have the rook, even though it's check. And I'm sorry, this is h4. What am I saying? h5 is coming. He's probably going to make a wee hidey hole. And as soon as he does move this pawn, I think we can do some stuff. Okay, so g4 is next. And can he just take here? I think he can. So let's push. No, let's defend here. And if he wants to take this pawn, we'll hit him with a check, winning his queen, which is fantastic. So this pawn is a poison pawn, but this pawn is now defended twice. And my opponent's elo is the elo that I want to be at. So if I can beat this guy, then I can get to where this guy is. Now this is a very tricky position. Okay, so he's hitting this one. Do we just push now? Or do we try to play this in like a Jobava style? Don't know. If I push here, he takes this one, we take here. Then he moves this knight. If I go here, he takes, we take, he takes, we take. If I go here and he takes here, we take, he takes, we take. Yeah, I think I can just push this. Did he not make a mistake here, or am I missing something? I might be missing something, but I think I can play h5 here. Okay. So we got two minors. And he got my rook. Which honestly I think is a pretty good trade. Now he does get a pawn here. However, there's a beautiful attack here. Okay. Wait, now I've got something here. If he takes, we take now. Can't come to these squares. My development's pretty good right now. I could move here. He is defending here, so maybe he has a move like this. Yeah, maybe. So here, we have to come back. Not obvious. Maybe we go here. He comes here and we can castle. I think getting the bishop out looks good, but maybe the bishop deserves to be on this square because we're looking at this and this looks very nice. So bishop here. I'm going to go with bishop here. I could have also played knight f3, but I think bishop f4 looked decent. Now I'm more than happy trading it off, but maybe it's better to go here. Take, take, or here, take, 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 take. Or here, looking at this. Here. Here, here. Here. This is an interesting move, but I don't know if it's good. Maybe here. Here, 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 here. No. Probably just moves this guy. Up to here. Need more time. Tick, tick is interesting. And then we go here. So now, this might just be best. Let's try this. And he can't castle because we hit his bishop and then go in with the checkmate if he wants to save his bishop. So if he takes this one, we take. If he takes this one, we take. My opponent has disconnected. Oh, this is a very interesting game. I'm going to jump into the analysis here and have a look if he has disconnected. I hope he hasn't gone though. Abandonment. Okay, I'm sorry lads when that stuff happens. That was very interesting. Let's check the review real quick and see where we went wrong. 85.1, my opponent with an 84.1. So the opening was fine, and I know e4 is the move, and so far we've played perfectly. And here I played the move h4, and I don't know if that was correct. Okay, yeah. So better to develop first. So put the knight here, which was the move I was gonna do. Let's say he does something like this, then, oh, bishop b5. I wouldn't play that. There's no way I would ever play this because he just simply allows this. We just have to come back to here. Yeah, I don't like that. So if I'm not playing bishop b5, I'm going bishop d3. This looks very logical. I had these moves in my mind, and then knight c6, attacking this one, and here we can go e5. It is defended because of this trick, but I suppose h3 here is a move, or bishop e3. Be really solid in the center. Yeah, okay. And is h5 ever an idea? It's okay, but it's not amazing. So knight f6, and then trying to go for something a bit more. Okay. Anyway, we went for it early. And this move was good. We got 2 minors for the piece. And he took here with his knight, which was incorrect. And we could have attacked it, but we didn't. And this move was wrong. So we lost our whole advantage. We're up nearly 2 points of material. If I did play this move, and I did consider it, but I didn't like the look of this. And then I was wondering, what am I going to do? I didn't want to castle because castling lets him take and double the pawns. So I didn't want to castle immediately. But I was thinking this move. Yeah, and it's not so good. Well, I didn't see that he could come here because I thought my knight was covering. But yeah. So my decision was wrong, but I have to just be willing or okay to just be doubled. I could also have pulled back here, which was on my mind. Queen d7 is his best move. And then probably we castle here. And stuff's looking okay. Yeah. Anyway, interesting. We had an interesting attack because he brought his bishop out early and didn't develop his knight. I will jump into a game 2 because that game was fairly short. So let's see if we can get back over 2050. Here we go. A 2063 from Morocco. And are we going to have a Dutch or are we going to have a Caro Kann? Because those are the 2 openings that I really play. Yeah, we're going to have a Caro Kann. And we'll play d5. I feel like I should probably pre-move d5 because basically against everything I play d5. Would there be a reason not to play d5? Is there any other opening that I wouldn't? I don't know. I think d5 is the move here. It's always the move. Yeah, even c4, I go d5. d4, I go d5. Any other knight moves, I go d5. Yeah, we'll just pre-move this. He could, I suppose, bring his queen out or something crazy, but there's no square for it to attack, so d5 is always going to be move 2. And we're into a Tartakower or an alien. A Tartakower. My favorite Caro Kann. And I'm going to put the rook here. And I like to go here. And I will pull back. And I'm going to put the knight here. I don't know if knight a6 is slightly better, but knight d7 is extremely strong. And already there's some tactics. Like we're going to sack here. You know, there's some interesting stuff. But let's put the knight on f8. I'm going to pull the bishop back to c7, queen d6, take this guy and checkmate him. At least that's the hope. So the tactics arise when he plays the move g3. Then you can sack and take on g3 with your queen. I'm just going to pull this back. I think he's moved his bishop way too many times. And he's used a lot of his clock as well, which is encouraging. Okay, so he's doubled these pieces. If I want to play here, he has this move, so I don't like that at all. So I'm wondering, do we just try to swap off the bishop now? Or do we come here now that he's no longer defending? So if I take here, the f-pawns are doubled. And I might be able to snag this one. If I come here immediately, he can take. And yes, I can capture, but then he gets me here. If I play, I need to speed up a bit. G5. Yeah, maybe there's something with G5. I don't know. Probably not. Okay, so do I play back and exchange this one off, or do I double these pawns? Very hard to know. I'm going to play back. If I play back, take, take, then I come here. He can't play here. No. I'm gonna double. I'm gonna double. Doubling looks better. And here we're attacking this 3 times, and it can only be defended twice. I think he's made a mistake. We're going to win this pawn. I don't think there's anything he can do. Maybe he takes my knight. Actually, yeah, he can take my knight, and I have to recapture with the pawn cube. We can check. Comes up. So now that's a bit weird. Here, if he takes, we can check. He runs. We check. Okay, let's play this. Check, take, take, take. Doesn't work. Because he's got 3 defenders. Can I go here? And he plays up. Check. Take. Check. Yeah, I think this is good. Because playing up doesn't do anything. And I can also add rook e8 at some point. He's in a lot of pressure here. Yeah. Check. Check. And now, do we take here or do we take here? I think we just take this way, don't we? Because it's a discovery. We've just got an extra bishop. Let's take the file. Now I need to make sure that I can swap off pieces. I am not going to lose this game. I'm up a whole bishop. Take, take. His rook's going to come in here. So I'm wondering, is this move any good? I think it is. This is fine with me. My bishop's on a great square. Instead of just getting attacked, we're going to attack. I think. Here, here. He wants to come here and attack this one. So if I go here first, he comes here, we go here. Yeah. Because he can never attack this one. Because his rook can't come to either square. Yeah. I think we're doing fine. If we can attack it here, we go here. Or do we just play up? My rook's not great, is it? Here, he plays up. We take this one. Yeah. Now my rook is much more active. He's got doubled pawns. We should be doing fine. He's going to check me. I'll just go here. If I play up, he can check. So let's just check here or go after this one. Probably doesn't matter. Could go here, but let's play up. Yeah, we're fine. There's nothing he can do. This is one of the cleanest games I've played. I just want to come here so that his king can't protect. And we just advance slowly. Don't give him any counterplay. GG. I want to check and see how I played that. That may have been one of the cleanest games I've ever played. 87.4. Okay. Apparently not. We did have a mistake here. Yeah, so I wondered about this. We did give him the isolated pawns, but then jumping in here was not correct. So yeah, going here just goes after this one. And this is basically forced. A little strange. And we clearly can't come here because of this. But yeah, going after this I suppose is the way forwards, and then playing this move with the threat to play f4. So let's say something like this. Do we play f4 here? Oh no, it just allows my knight to jump in. I see. So yeah, this bishop can't attack my knight anymore. We've got a blockader here. So then here we take, and now we probably have to play this or something else. I'm probably not playing this because he just takes, doesn't he not? Oh no, this is a fork. Yeah, okay. So then here, and now we're moving in with some damage. Yeah, okay, I like this a lot. Yeah, it would have been hard for me to find some of that stuff, but that was our one mistake, was knight g6. Anyway, lads, that was a lot of fun. If you do want to learn how to play these openings, do use Noctie.ai. Link in the description of the video. Thanks so much. It supports me a lot, and I think it'll support you. See you all tomorrow. Bye for now.